Strap up your headgear and lock in on Husker Wrestling. This is All In on 93.7 The Ticket with two-time All-American Caleb Smith.
Caleb Smith looking to end this one with a fall at 125. And Smith able to rock back. Now he's got him tights, and he gets the fall.
And Caleb Smith enjoying himself here. He will get the 2-0 victory. Avenges his loss from earlier in the year, and that is his 100th career victory. Congratulations, Caleb Smith.
And 2025 national champion Ridge Lovett.
But notice Ridge elevates his head.
He's using his head.
He's using his forehead.
Oh my goodness.
And hips up.
Short time.
Right down to the wire.
Time.
And the drought is over. Nebraska with a national champion for the first time since 2011. What started in Post Falls, Idaho, is punctuated in Philadelphia. Ridge Lovett in his 6th year, a title winner.
All In is sponsored by Stevens and Smith Construction. Here are your hosts of All In, Caleb Smith and Ridge Lovett.
Welcome back to All In. Caleb Smith, co-host Ridge Lovett.
Yes, sir.
Here to talk about all the Husker sports, everything, all the coverage. We're going to get into it. But first, we got to talk about the Huskers coming out with a dub this weekend. Looking not too bad. I thought we looked good. You know, we started off real hot, kind of slowed down, but found a way to finish. And it was a pretty exciting game, I would say, compared to the past weekend that we've had.
Yeah, Battle of NU.
Battle of NU. There was a lot of it was a running back game, running heavy game for both teams. So that kind of impressed me. It seems like we kind of got a little bit of identity. Maybe they hurt us, maybe they didn't. But Emma Johnson, what a beast. Snapping
He's a
ankles.
monster. He's a monster.
That boy be snapping ankles. So you better put on your ankle braces if you see him running down the field. Otherwise, you might be put out for the season. I thought it was awesome, you know, to see him really start to make some big breakthrough plays. And when it looked like he was about to get stopped, he was getting them yards after contact. That's real important, real impressive too. And I believe you said he leads the Big Ten
All-purpose yards.
in all-purpose yards, running back. So, I mean, to have that guy on your team, it's pretty impressive. Always a good stat.
I want to hear a crazy stat about that too.
I do.
Look it up. Where do you think Nebraska ranks nationally rushing offense?
Oh, shoot.
Like 15.
101st in the country. And then Emma Johnson's 5th in the country in rushing yards. So
That's what's
See,
up.
that don't make
it just shows you how crazy Emma Johnson is.
Right. We need a community back there. We need a little bit of community backfield. Get some other guys getting the ball. But it doesn't matter when you got Evan Johnson back there.
Yeah, Mr. Do It Himself. That's my new nickname for him because he goes out there and finds a way to do it
All
himself.
right. He's exciting to watch, making people miss. You know, Coach was saying it. He's like Christian McCaffrey out there, and he was looking like it this weekend.
Sure did.
That boy is shifty.
Super shifty. Always fun to watch, especially when he's snapping ankles.
Jukebox Hall of Fame.
He's got
For
that
sure.
down. His little jump cuts. Oh my gosh! Once you see him start hitting the, yeah, he's probably gonna get at least a first down, if not more. That's always exciting to see.
Absolutely. And special teams.
Special teams,
Mike Eck getting them boys going.
the right way. I mean, that was how far of a return was that? Pretty far. It was over 85 yards, I think.
It was 82.
82.
Yeah, I want
Right-
to say maybe.
right
I'll just
around
double
there.
check it real quick.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I mean, regardless, anytime you get a special teams touchdown, that's pretty impressive. And we saw some speed this weekend. That boy was just going right past everybody. And I thought he was going to get caught. Not today.
Not
Not
today.
today.
That boy was moving. I didn't get to watch the
95.
game live. What was that?
95 yards.
95
See, I
yards.
knew it
Let's
was something
go.
like that. But that, I mean, that's crazy. Crazy.
I didn't know Kenneth Williams had that much speed.
I didn't either.
Like
He
I've
was
seen him back there over and over, and he's quick. That was the first time I saw him. Like finally get a full lane. His balance was crazy too.
Yeah.
Like there was 1, 2, 3, 4 missed tackles where first bad pursuit angle. They didn't think he was that fast, but yeah, shout out Eckler. We needed that too because that was right out of the half.
Yeah.
And we felt a little flat heading into it. We had the Dylan Royal fumbled it before the half, so that was huge for. Like, once again, special teams. That's like 2 wins you could probably give to Mike Eckler and the boys on special teams.
Definitely a great way to bounce back. You know,
He
start
gets
the
me
half.
fired up. Eckler gets me fired up. He's over there shoving everybody, jumping up and down. I get hyped for him. And I had the opportunity to meet him before the season started. He was staying at Coach Manning's house for a little bit before his family got out here and before he got his own spot. He was staying with Coach Manning.
Seems like a Manning guy.
Yeah, so I went over there. And I don't even remember what we were doing. I think I was just over there having dinner. We were just watching some football, and they came in, and I was like, "Oh shoot, what's up?" Got to meet them, and so I've been a Mike Eck fan for a little while now since I met him, and he's doing some stuff. He gets those boys fired up, and they're producing. That's been something that we've struggled with, and Eckler got that turned around.
He did.
He's doing it. It's exciting to see. That's kick returns. That's my favorite play in football.
Oh,
taking it to the crib. That's what it's all about.
Special teams, special players, baby, and that's exactly what we had this weekend. We talked about how Nebraska needs more exciting, explosive plays. We definitely had them this weekend. Maybe not as consistently as we wanted, but more consistent than we have had in the past. And it showed at the end of the game. Look at the score. Maybe without that touchdown, we ain't winning. But because of that set us off right, helped us get the dub. So that's always really exciting.
Big momentum swing. Like, there was a little bit going the other way right before the half, and then starting the second half off with a kick return touchdown, right? Just full momentum swing back the other way. And it's things like that game-changing plays. Game-changing plays. Huge momentum swing, get the ball back rolling in our favor, right? Get that lead just a little bit more, and we needed it. So, big time.
Big time.
You guys go to the game?
No, I was actually back home in North Carolina. Went and visited Charlotte for the Lainey Wilson concert this weekend with my fiance.
Is that country?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my forte, but I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a great concert. They had Ernest there. He played for like an hour and a half, which surprised me for an opener.
You had your cowboy boots on?
Yeah, I did have your cowboy boots on.
Come on now, buddy. I got you, baby. I got
looked
you.
out for me. But it was a great time. A lot of fun.
Yeah, and I was in Minneapolis running a wrestling camp for former Husker, former heavyweight John May. So they brought me out there. Got to spend some time with his boys and some other kids, and right outside Minneapolis.
Take off Friday right after, because you were at Wrestle Ops. You just take off right after.
I flew out Saturday morning.
Okay.
So I left my apartment at 4:30 Saturday morning. I got back last night at 1 a.m. So quick little 2 days. Get in there, get some work in.
Probably got some nice points on your card now for how much you travel.
Yeah, a little bit. We've been doing a little bit of traveling so far, but it's always good getting to go to different spots of the country, especially places that I haven't done a camp before. Getting to go meet some new kids, meet some new people, and especially people who have spent time in Lincoln. Right, John was here, so getting to kind of give back to people who were kind of paving the way before we got here. It's always a good time. But with the battle of NU, so first of all, that's all us.
Oh yeah.
Northwestern, they can stick to NW. Probably gonna have to change it to NL after their double losses this weekend. Volleyball, sweeping. They were cleaning up house at the Devaney this weekend. Put BTA with Northwestern, and we actually got to go out on the court. We got honored at that game, and we need the Devaney to look like that for duels.
That was the pink match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was popping,
as it always is.
It's every week.
Mm-hmm.
Always. I think I told you guys, it's like the Savannah Bananas of volleyball.
Yeah.
It was.
You give them a an alley in the worst part of town, they sell it out.
Yeah, it's
unreal. They'll follow those guys.
It was sick.
They set some records actually for attendance. I think they said like 15 different records.
Well, they did it. They went over to New Jersey when they played Rutgers. They set it there. They did it in Michigan.
Yep.
I don't know if it was Michigan State or Michigan who put the tweet up, but in the state of Michigan, and they photoshopped all the red out, which is kind of funny. I was like, all right, we all know why, but sick. Broke the record, I guess. I can't remember the other ones, but they are at the point where they go anywhere. Like the ticket prices, it's going to cost like $500 to go to these.
You better get them early, otherwise your pocket's going to hurt you.
It's like $30, $20 to go to some of these other ones. If you want to go watch Nebraska volleyball, like even if they're playing away, like they're just all the other ADs probably love it having those guys on the schedule because they just bring in so much money.
Right, and you only got to have your concession people there for a little bit because there's going to be 3 sets and gone.
I will say my only complaint, I made it in the nicest way possible, is like if you do spend the money, which somebody can get like $800, you almost want like a discount. If it's like, all right, if it only takes you guys like an hour and 10 minutes to these guys, I want maybe a free drink on the way in.
Yeah,
because they're just so dominant. And some of these scores, I mean, teams are lucky to get more than 20 points in some of these sets.
I don't think Northwestern sniffed 20 in that game.
I don't think so.
I didn't see what the scores with the Michigan State was, but I'm assuming it was probably relatively close to what it was with Northwestern. Three sets, got them out of there. So they went 2-0 on the weekend, and very dominant. They looked
Not
like
even
the
close.
number one team. But going to Wisconsin Friday, so hopefully Wisconsin can get into a little bit of the way they've looked in the past, have one of those competitive games, because those were always super fun games to watch.
Always.
Nebraska, Wisconsin, it was all the hype behind it for a few years when, right, like even when we would lose, it was like they were heat games. They were heaters, right? It was fun to watch, entertaining, and I'm not going to say I don't like watching them blow everybody out, but like sometimes you want a little competition. I want to see a competitive game, and no one's touching them.
No, you can't touch them. And I mean, I was kind of worried, we lost our legendary coach last year, getting a new coach this year, also former Husker. It looks like we haven't even skipped a beat. We're on track to break
She was
even
in
more
Louisville, right?
Yeah, I think she was.
What's that? Austin Kelly?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's at Louisville.
Yeah, they were in the national finals last
Yeah.
year. She's a fantastic coach.
No, that's
So
what I'm
there
saying.
was, I don't think there was much.
That Husker alumni in you makes you kind of elite no matter where you go.
Yeah,
I'm just glad that she's back with us and helping us dominate as we're supposed to, given that we're definitely a volleyball school. But even though we're a volleyball school, we got to talk a little bit about wrestle-offs this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's always kind of a bittersweet weekend because you got to wrestle your teammates. They know exactly what you're going to do. You practice with them. They're the people that, even if they don't get to see the lineup, they make you a national champion, a two-time All-American. They make you better. So it kind of sucks whenever you're wrestling against your teammates and somebody's going to be upset, but you got to choose, is it going to be you or them?
Yeah. See, that's. I was talking with you on the phone, and I was talking with Adam Tebow. I gave him a call afterwards, kind of giving him the rundown. And I love-hate relationship with wrestle-offs because it puts you in a tough spot because you're super happy for one, but like you're almost heartbroken for the other
every time,
right? Because you want to see them both do well, but at the same time, it's like one kid is going to start. It's not football. It's not there's no rotating. It's one dude's this is his spot,
and it's not politics. Whoever's the best man.
Mm-hmm. You go out there, you settle it on the mat, right? There are some other things that go into it sometimes if someone's really underperforming and the other person is out going to all these open tournaments, looking like Nebraska volleyball out here,
right,
blowing people out. It's like, okay, maybe we give them a shot, see how they do in the spotlight, right? But for the most part, it's wrestle-offs, settles it, and, happy with where our team's at.
Oh, for sure.
We're going to be tough.
We're going to be really tough. And, the duels are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're number 2 seed. I think we got a good chance of coming out on top with that.
Boys going to get paid.
For sure, they're going to get paid. And that $50K, I think, is staying in Nebraska.
Yeah, I think that we have the talent on our team that we can go out because each round they're giving out bonuses. Is it 10,000 a round?
It's 50,000 a round, but 10,000 per wrestler. 5 wrestlers. 5 wrestlers will get $10,000 for the 5 fastest takedowns. They accumulate the takedown times of your 5 fastest takedowns, and then whoever has that on your team or whatever team gets it, they get the money.
Right, and we have some dudes who are super dynamic on their feet. Like last year, Antrell Taylor had a pin in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
A 10-second pin.
I looked away for 1 second. Next thing I know, boop, I was like, what?
I just got off the mat because they were giving out the belt of that duel for OW of the duel. I went out there. I put up 14 points in a minute and a half and pinned my kid. I was like, oh, yeah, there we go.
Pretty sure you told Charlie beat that.
I did. I was walking off the mat, dapping him up. I'm like, hey, beat that one, baby. And I walk over and I'm talking to Weta, and he's like, hey, make sure you go out, get a cool down, get your stuff packed up because we're about to take off to UNC. We've got an hour drive. So make sure that you're ready to go, get your stuff packed up. After Charlie's match, we're going to be done. Tweet! I turn around. I'm like, he's done? Oh, my goodness.
Yep, they said, wrap it up.
Crazy.
Wrap it up. It was crazy. So quick.
I was like, all right, I guess we just pack up our bags and get on the road now.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, team's looking good. Lordson at 25, Van D at 33, Hardy at 41, Lamer, second semester at 49. Yep. We're going to have to see a match in there with Zinkin and Scotty, see who's going to take
Cushing, too.
See who's going to take that 49
where
spot.
He'll go, if he'll be 41 or 49. But our team has a lot of depth, and I think that's what makes us as great as we are. You know, you have somebody that if you're not ready to compete or you're not doing what you're supposed to do, like you said, they're going to get a shot.
Chomping at the bit to get on the mat.
Everybody's ready.
57, Trelly. 65, LJ. 74, Kofi. And super impressed with Ty Ice.
Freshman.
Yep.
True freshman.
Going to be redshirting this year. He looked good.
He looks
He
real
looked good. Tofi's super tough. He's
4th in the country last year. And
right.
this guy is a true freshman. Compete with him head to head. Real close match.
Took him to the edge. Silas Allred, 84. Cam McDaniel, 97. And we'll see with heavyweight. Ferrari's still healing up a little bit. He'll be ready to go here real soon. But Ziola, Harley looked that was an entertaining match. It was fun. So either one of those two can go out. But depth.
I want to talk. I mean, you know, Harley, he saved the duel for us in Minnesota. Was that 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. But just to see him improve from last year and the size that he's put on, like in wrestling, that's something that's really hard to do. But as a heavyweight, I'm really impressed with him. He's my roommate, so I'm a little biased. But Cade, what a beast, dog.
Cade's
Nebraska native, putting on for his state. And you're going to see a lot of them, too, in this year and in the coming years to come.
Right? He's really good on his feet, not really a top-bottom guy. But 20 seconds left. It was tied 5-5. He was on top. And right out to win, and he found back points. Like that's a vet move.
That is a vet move.
Coming from a true freshman, that's a big deal. That's a big thing to see, is seeing him, you know, rise to the occasion with someone who in the room struggles with top and bottom.
Yeah.
And you know, so impressed with Cade, impressed with the whole lineup.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's going to be exciting to watch. But we're going back. We're going to talk a little bit more about all the other sports. I want to talk about our upcoming season. Basketball is about to start right around the corner. You know, wrestling is right around the corner. Basketball is too. And they brought in a couple of transfers this year.
Yep.
I think they're going to be pretty good.
Had our first exhibition game against BYU. BYU's ranked, no?
Yeah, they're number 8.
Number 8, right?
Top 10.
Came to the vault, knocked them off.
They're testing lineups, but I mean, it was competitive. That's still a win you'll take in the preseason.
Happy to have Rink back. He was looking good. Come on. That was good. It was good.
7 for 8 from 3. He was. If he's even if he's 80% of what he was last time, I'll take it.
Yeah,
he's such a big part of the team.
Somebody else who I think is pretty fun to watch, Connor Siege. You know, came in from Wisconsin, but that boy be putting up the 3-ball like no other. He's a sniper. He's going to be super fun to watch. And Cale Jacobson also, you know, he's a fun player to watch too. Those two are some of my friends that I've been around, but they're going to be great. And women's basketball is coming around the corner. I mean, you get to speak opening night at their event, so that'd be pretty cool. Inspire the next generation. Tell them what it's like to be a Husker.
Yeah,
what
thanks for volunteering me.
Yeah, you got voluntold, but you know, that's what it takes to be amazing.
Yeah, I guess. Gonna get it. There's gonna be a couple hundred kids there, 1,000 kids there.
They said like 4,000. It'll be a lot.
You're making a speech?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You don't know what it's gonna be yet? What do you mean apparently? Is it a surprise?
Well, we kind of got. I got voluntold, so they're like, "Well, if you get rich, we'd love for you to get rich too." So he got voluntold too. And I think honestly, for you, it's going to be talking about what it takes to be amazing. That's your motto. You've lived it. You've proven it. And for me, I don't know. I got a little thinking to do, but it's going to be something to inspire the next generation.
I don't know when it is. I don't know where it is, but I will be there.
It's at PBA.
Okay, it's at PBA down the street from my house, so we can make that happen.
And soccer, you know, they just finished a little season. Finished 8-5-5. Not terrible. Not our best.
Tough last game, right? Yeah. Last game. If we win, we get into the Big Ten tournament. If we lose, we don't. We have the number 13 team in the country. Dropped tight 1-0, right? First half was competitive. They had 12 shots. I think we only had 6, but we had 4 on goal to their 2, right? So we were in a pretty good spot. Gave up a goal, 61st minute. So sadly, that season came to an end. But you know, getting ready for next year.
But we got to give them their props. When they've faced ranked opponents, they've risen up to the occasion. Maybe not got the result they wanted every single time, but they're right there with them. And I think next coming years they're gonna start to elevate even more, and we'll be back to that Big Ten title.
Right, and it's tough playing without some of the girls that we lost, like Eleanor Dale. She's overseas playing professionally, right? Like that's a big loss.
Oh yeah,
that's a big loss. I think she was Big Ten, leading the Big Ten in goals a couple years ago, maybe even the NCAA in goals, right? So it's like that's a big hit, big shoes to fill also for the younger girls coming in, right? But younger team, let them get a couple years, and I think we'll be doing okay again.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, starting off next year, I think we're gonna have a lot of fire under us. A lot, like you said, more experience, which is a big thing in sports, any sport.
Right, and finishing with 5 ties.
Yeah,
I mean, we're this close to having a fantastic record.
Yeah, it's literally you flip a coin and we win a bunch of those games against ranked opponents. So I mean, they're right there. They deserve some credit, but they're going to prove it to you Husker fans here soon that they're just as good as any other team on this campus. And I guess the next thing we can talk about, you said you got a little clout this weekend at the volleyball game.
Oh yeah, we did. We got honored. We got to go out there. It was a little funny because I wasn't on the list to be recognized. I don't know if they knew I was going to be there or not, but I got to walk out with the team. We got Big Ten champ Brock Hardy, national champ Antrell Taylor. Crowd starts clapping, going crazy, and then the announcer, right, and Ridge Lovett. I was like, yeah, come on now, I'm here too. I haven't left yet. I'm around.
Nobody forgets about the champ. So.
Pretty West flag. Come
on.
on.
That's right.
No, the volleyball game, that environment is sick.
So sick.
Being able to have a crowd like that for wrestling would be absolutely electric.
You know, we got glimpses of it, like at the Michigan matches or the Penn State matches.
Iowa in the past gets pretty rowdy.
And Iowa's going to be here this year. So is Oklahoma State and
right.
Ohio State.
We need Nebraska to be there in numbers because Iowa travels well, Ohio State travels well, like those blue blood wrestling programs, right? Nebraska's one of them.
Oh yeah,
and it's starting to kind of it's trickling through the campus now. People we're figuring it out.
Yeah,
right. But what is it? November 7th.
Yep,
is alumni night. Right? Jordan Burroughs is going to be here. Greatest American wrestler of all time, former Husker, 2-time NCAA champ, Hodge Trophy winner, 7-time world champ, Olympic champ. Right? He's gonna be back.
He's the best to ever do it.
Is anybody close to him in terms of like wrestling?
John Smith.
Yeah,
is the only one that's close to him. He kind of set the path before him.
He won 6 in a row.
Yeah.
6 in a row. Won the Olympics, 3 world titles, Olympics, another world title, then retired.
Okay, I'd have to rack up all the world titles that both those guys have. Because
Burroughs'
trophy list is the same as well.
Yeah, and
he's the face of USA wrestling.
Yeah.
He saved wrestling in the world.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember what year it was.
2012. They were trying to get rid of it.
It was before, they were trying to get rid of it before that. I was in 5th grade. I remember staying home from school crying because wrestling was getting cut from the Olympics. So I was so sad. I was like, how am I supposed to go to the Olympics if they cut it out? Like, what are we doing? Didn't go to school that day. That was a rough day for a 10-year-old.
What was the argument for getting rid of that? Because that one seems like such a widespread sport.
I don't know.
They just want to replace it with the dancing.
I was going to say, but we're doing dancing now.
Yeah, we're doing dancing.
One of them that they were going to add was rhythmic dancing. They were going to cut wrestling, add rhythmic dancing.
That makes sense.
You can't do that.
Never. They sent the first meeting with the Olympic Committee was in Russia. So once that got announced, we're like, oh yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're good.
That's not the place to walk into and say, yeah, we're cutting wrestling. We're not doing it anymore. But we'll have more coming at you right after the break. All in, Ridge Lovett, Caleb Smith on 93.7 The Ticket.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technicians will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm, safe, and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Get geared up for savings like you've never seen before during Elway Days. Their biggest sale of the year runs October 14th through the 18th when every red tag machine is priced at invoice plus $300. That's it. No freight, no setup, no extra fees. Don't miss out on these epic savings. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered all under one roof with a large selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, and personal watercraft at their 27th and I-80 location.
Imagine hitting rewind on your life. 10, even 20 years. With testosterone therapy from Limitless Male, you can turn back the aging clock and get your edge, energy, and confidence back. If you've lost your drive, sleep deprived, muscle loss, belly fat, irritable, you're not the guy you once were. Get your T levels checked at Limitless Male. More and more men are realizing hormone replacement can turn back the clock. Schedule your free consult at limitlessmale.com.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
Serve Nebraska believes that volunteers are part of what makes Nebraska great. Each year, the Step Forward Awards honors volunteers from across the state who serve their communities in outstanding ways. We hope you'll join us this year at the Step Forward Awards luncheon on October 27th in Omaha. Help us thank volunteers with a celebration to remember. To register, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Register Now. We hope to see you there. Paid for by Serve Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
You never think cancer will happen to you. I smoked for over 40 years. My doctor recommended that I get annual lung cancer screening. They were able to catch my cancer at stage 1. It's never too late to quit. Even if you're still smoking, you need to ask your doctor about annual lung cancer screening. Just 30 minutes a year could save your life.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Husker fans know when you work together, great things happen. At Cornhusker Bank, they're more than your financial partner. With 5 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Omaha, they're your neighbors, your teammates, and your biggest fans. Whether you're saving for your first home, planning your future, or growing your business, they're right here in Nebraska to help you move forward together. Visit cornhusker.bank to learn more. Cornhusker Bank, member FDIC. Doing life together.
Deciding on a college with your high school senior can be a little overwhelming for parents. But applying for money to pay for it is simple. FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, is now easier than ever with fewer questions and faster fill-out times. If you have a high school senior, now is the time to apply for thousands of dollars for classes, books, and housing. Get started, Nebraska, at dothefafsa.org. Sponsored by Education Quest Foundation. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to All In on 93.7 The Ticket with your hosts, Caleb Smith and Ridge Lovett.
Welcome back, All In. Caleb Smith, Ridge Lovett, covering all the Husker sports. And right now, we're going to talk about next week.
Next week, big time game, blackout night this Saturday. And Memorial is going to be lit.
It's going to be lit. And I mean, if you've seen the unis, we're already winning the game. We're killing the game.
Black shirts are back.
Black shirts are back, indeed. And I'm so excited to see this game. You know, one thing that I want to talk about that we didn't get to mention yet. Here's our moment of the week. We're bowl eligible, baby.
Yes, sir.
We made it happen.
Yes, sir.
We were in the same position last year. Kind of took us a little bit longer to get over the hump, but we're over it. Now
Yeah,
it just
little scary last year. Little scary. We, nerves. We were a little on edge. Didn't know if we were going to make it. You know what? We got it done. So now it's just climbing the ranks. Hopefully getting to one of those top tier bowls.
Yeah.
I want to play one of those SEC teams.
Me too. I want to see it. Prove that we belong there. And I think this is a good chance to do it. Depending on how we finish our season, we're going to see where we finish, and we're going to see who we go up against. Hopefully, it's somebody with a big name, and we'll punch them in the mouth, hurt their feelings. But one thing that we're going to have on that side is Nebraska fans, no matter what sport it is, they travel extremely well. Last year, New York, right?
Yep,
Pinstripe game. A lot of red at that game. And we're looking to keep that going no matter where we're at. They're going to follow. They're going to travel. They're going to bring that support. And it's going to help us push even farther to get that success that we're trying to achieve.
Yankee Stadium was cool, but let's step it up a little bit.
Let's step it up. And, that's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Be better this year than we were last year. We're already taking the right direction. We got a bowl eligible a couple games before we did last year. So we're in the right trajectory. It's just a matter of where we're going to finish and who's going to get spanked by Nebraska for their last game. So we have USC this weekend. We got to figure out what the line is going to be. So me and Rich,
I'll look it up. I'll look up the line.
Me and Rich have had this bet going that it's 100 push-ups for whoever calls the line. You get to call the line, and you get to say over or under, and the loser 100 push-ups. So right now, I was up 1-0 on Rich. We didn't do the line for a couple weeks because he was recovering from his last push-up, a little sore.
Okay.
But this week, I said that we were going to have the over. We had exactly 7 points, which was the line.
The line was 7.5, buddy.
7.5.
You did not cover.
We did not cover. So, unfortunately, we're going to cancel them out. Won't be getting swole.
We can run the double or nothing this week.
I think we should run the double or nothing.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'll get the line pulled up. But this is a game that I've had circled on my calendar for a while. Like a couple months ago, I was back home for my buddy's wedding, and me and my girlfriend went out there and got to attend their wedding. It was a cool ceremony. It was a lot of fun. But she took off, and then I stayed a little bit longer, get to stay home with a friend's family back in Idaho. And I was staying with him the last night before I took off and came back. And they were saying, like, I want to come out to Nebraska. I want to come to one of those games. They go to a lot of Montana Grizzlies games. They're big Grizz people. And I was like, there's nothing like a game at Memorial. No. Like, you guys have to come out. So we were kind of going through, and Halloween weekend, night game, USC. I was like, USC is going to be tough. Didn't know it was a blackout game yet. We didn't know it was a blackout game yet. But it was a night game. I knew the USC was going to be tough. Halloween weekend, I was like, Lincoln is going to be popping this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a super fun game to go to.
Oh, yeah.
So we got the tickets then. I was like, I'll find somewhere to stay. You guys can stay in my apartment. We'll get everything squared away. We'll have a lot of fun.
It should be a lot of fun.
I've got a couple friends coming out for this game, so I'm going to need my boys, Nebraska. We got to put on this weekend.
And I think we're going to. They're ranked 23 right now in the nation. I think that this
coming off a loss to Notre Dame
could be a game that we might be able to get back in the rankings, depending on how it goes and what the score looks like. If we play how Indiana plays, no mercy, it's a good chance for us to get back in the rankings. If it's a little close, it might not happen. But more or less, we got USC this weekend, followed by UCLA, which is away. Penn State away, and Iowa at home to finish the season and determine where we are at in the bowl standings.
USC, 6.5 point favorite.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We are the underdogs this week at plus 233.
It's a home game. I can't not take the Skurs. I'm gonna take the Skurs, and I'm gonna take the over. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, you think shoot, money line smacks. Let's go. Come on.
That's what he says.
Skurs by 90, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
You'll see Ridge doing 200 push-ups next week.
Hey, happily. But if we lose, at least I'll get to watch you outside doing push-ups.
I'm going to be hurting. But I'm not going to be hurting. because I'm confident that this is the week that we get it done. We
Man,
came off
I will happily do my push-ups.
a good performance this weekend, and as long as we find a way to just finish out games, it seems like that's somewhere where we've been struggling a little bit. Obviously, we've turned the corner a little bit, and I feel more confident in our Nebraska team. But we finished a way to put up a good performance in the first half, start the second half how we did this weekend. Even if it's not a necessarily return for a touchdown, we get a score. We're in good shape. We're going to get it done.
In their last game, right, they had a bye week last week, so they've been prepping a little bit.
Yeah, they're fresh.
But their last game was a loss to Notre Dame, 34-24, and they were pass heavy. Their quarterback, Maeva, threw 42 passes. 42 passes.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. And so far this year, we've done real well. Our secondary has been playing fantastic. We've been strapped in, boxing everything up. So you know what? If they stick with that same game plan, I like where we're at.
Me too.
I like where we're at.
Me too.
Because this weekend we gave up. They threw 50%.
Yeah.
50% completion for 130 yards, 150 yards, something like that. We played well. We played well. 159 passing yards, 15 for 29, with 2 INTs, no touchdowns. Right, so we can have another stat line like that. We'll be in real good shape.
And like you said, the INTs really stick out to me. Our defense stepped up. We've been wanting the picks, maybe not a pick six yet, but we want the picks. We want the stops. We want to find a way to disrupt the offense. And I think we got a good game plan to figure that out this upcoming weekend.
All right, and another thing, Jeremiah Love ran for 228 yards that game. 228 and 1 touchdown. Their other running back, 87 yards and a touchdown. Their quarterback ran for -7 yards, but still had a touchdown. Gave up 3 touchdowns on the ground. All right, so we can get Emmett Johnson working early. If our secondary does their thing, I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
I think so too. And I feel like for the most part, our team's pretty healthy. So we have a lot of threats that we can use, from our tight ends to our receivers to our special teams, our defense. Like we're pretty loaded. So I feel like even if the game doesn't go exactly how we planned, we got some backup options that we could use.
We did take a hit this weekend though. Right tackle Teddy tore his ACL. Yeah. He's going to be done. So we've O-line's been shaky, and losing Teddy, who's been on the line for a few years now. All right, we're going to need somebody to step up big.
But we only gave up 1 sack,
something like that. Yeah,
not nearly as many as we did against
a pretty tough Northwestern defense.
Yeah.
All right, they played those other teams tough. Played Penn State. Well, we don't really know where Penn State is at, but they're a tough team.
They're always
they've been shaky, but they're a tough team.
Yeah.
Right, but they didn't look very tough this weekend.
No.
But Iowa, that's going to be a big game.
It is going to be a big game.
Right.
I'm excited that it's at home.
It is going to be good that it's at home.
It makes a big difference.
It does. Right, which is another thing that makes me excited for this weekend. Halloween weekend, there's going to be energy around Lincoln anyway. The college kids are going to be excited. And night game, always electric.
Yep.
And we're going to need a Colorado atmosphere.
And I think we'll have that. I think we'll have nothing less than that.
I hope so, because I've been talking up Nebraska for a while, and now I have friends coming in to come to this game. So hopefully they walk in and they're mind blown, and the stadium is rocking again.
Right.
Right. But this last weekend, I was seeing pictures on Twitter, the student section getting a little empty in the third quarter. We can't have that.
Nah.
We're gonna need to be in there for the long haul this week.
We need y'all.
We're gonna have to pack the stadium. I know it sells out at the beginning of the game, but we need it to be full at the end of the game. Berries will be there when you're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Don't worry.
But stay there.
Y'all, it'll be more fun after we get the dub. Stay
Absolutely.
into the whole game. Bring that energy, 12-man energy, because we need you bad. And I think, we have that environment where they can't hear and they're starting to freak out because they don't know what's going on. All they're hearing is, go Big Red. That kind of is intimidating. It doesn't sound too intimidating when I say it, but when you're hearing it as an opposing team, not always very favorable for your conditions.
We're going to have Will Compton firing us up on the big board before the game, and we just got to keep that energy rolling all day long. They were giving up a bunch of yards a couple of weeks ago on the ground. We have one of the best running backs in the NCAA back there running the ball. So if we can get some momentum early, right? And we saw it this weekend. when Dylan was throwing touchdowns, it was play actions. Running game was popping. Emmett was out there making people miss, getting yards. And that's when our play actions start to open up and we can start making things happen. Right. So let's pound the rock, baby.
Let's do it, baby. And y'all better, USC fans, I know you're going to be in the stands, but you might need some ankle braces because it's going to get a little shifty this weekend.
No, all right. They're hopefully they're going to be a little, they just lost a rivalry game.
Yeah.
They just lost to Notre Dame. That's been a thing for a while. So hopefully they're a little down. But you know what? They had a bye week. So be ready for them to come in and be ready to rock.
But like you said, they down, we up. We just got a dub.
We're bowl eligible.
Back.
We get to kind of
the pressure's off.
Take a breath.
It's time to just open up, have some fun, and play the sport that you love. That's why you're here, and do it for the fans. That's what's going to make us. I think our keys to success is having fun, sticking to our identity, whether that's going to be our run heavy game or our play action game. I think those are the keys to success for us, and most importantly, protect the quarterback. That's what we need. If they have more than 5 sacks, probably not going to happen.
We're gonna that'll put us in a tough spot.
It will.
We need defense to make some plays. We need the big plays out of the secondary. Mike X and I know him and his boys are going to be doing their thing this weekend.
Oh yeah.
So get some yards on the ground, keep Dylan on his feet, let him air it out, and I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
Give him a little bit of time. You give him some time, he can work some magic.
We'll be. Man, even against Minnesota, that boy was doing some stuff.
He was. It was
left-handed
crazy.
passes, diving shuffle passes. He's a monster.
He is.
If we can let him, we gotta let him work back there. Let him cook.
Exactly.
And Emmett Johnson, he's gonna be a big part of that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we ain't making minute rice. We don't need a little bit of time. We're right here with the pressure cooker. There's a lot of pressure in this game for both teams. You don't want to come to Nebraska and take an L. But when you're facing a hostile environment like Nebraska, it's going to be hard to beat. We could be in their head pretty quick. And I think as long as we stick to our identity and most importantly, if we score first, I find that most of the times when we score first, we usually come out on top. If we don't, it feels like we're climbing, and it might take a little bit longer. It might not even happen. So we score first, feeling good about it. Think that we're going to do it, and we're just going to get swole because of it.
I'm down to get swole, but we need to put together a whole game.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of times we come out and we're fast in the first half. We're firing on all cylinders, and then the second half comes around, and it kind of takes us a minute to get that ball rolling again. Right. With Michigan, we just never got it going again.
Right.
Came out, we're looking real good in the first half. Well, maybe not real good, but we were looking okay. We were doing our thing.
Looking
in the first
good
half.
right before the first half, the last second touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Put us right back in it.
Exactly.
But we just couldn't quite get that going again. But this weekend, right, who knows what would have happened? Mike Eck and the boys, Williams, kick return touchdown, got that ball rolling right away. So something like that, huge plays like that, will be big this week.
It will be big.
We need 1 or 2 big plays. 1 or 2 big plays, and I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
I think it's going to happen. Looking forward to it.
But Ohio State, Indiana, still at the top of the Big Ten. Oregon, still 7-1. I've been impressed with Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt has been playing pretty good. What's that? His name?
Diego Pavia.
Yeah, Pavia.
He was a wrestler.
Yeah.
He grew up wrestling with Real Woods.
Did he go JUCO first?
I don't totally know, but I do know that he wrestled with Real Woods.
National champ, if you don't know.
Who?
Real Woods.
When?
Wasn't that national champ?
Talking about when he lost in the finals?
World team member. Sorry.
That boy from Northern Colorado?
I bet. Yeah.
It's okay. Fact check.
He did.
So you got me here for it.
Yeah. But he's a beast. And when you hang around wrestlers, you're going to be a pretty tough person, no matter who you are. But when we think about who's the favorite for the playoffs, who comes to mind? First team. You're like, if I had to bet on anybody, obviously we're not telling you to bet, but if you had to say somebody would win, who comes to mind whenever you think about it?
Indiana, Ohio State.
I'm just saying Indiana.
Offense, defense.
Indiana plays tough the whole time, no matter who they're playing. And that coach, he's never satisfied, like, ever. And that's what I like. That's what made Nick Saban so great. He'd be whooping teams, and you just see him stone-faced. We got work to do. So, looking forward to that. We'll see you guys back in a little bit. All in. Caleb Smith, Rich Lovett. Catch us last segment after the break.
Nebraska farmers, harvest is here and every gallon counts. That's why Sapp Brothers Petroleum launched the Go Big Red Fuel Giveaway. When you contract your fuel with Sapp Brothers, enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. As Husker Country knows, the only thing stronger than the roar at Memorial Stadium is the drive of a farmer putting food on the table. Fuel your farm with Sapp Brothers Petroleum and enter to win $1,000 in fuel credits. Visit sapbros.net today. Sapp Brothers Petroleum, fueling the heartland. Go Big Red.
If the power is out, traffic lights might be too. If you come across a dark intersection, treat it like a four-way stop. See more tips at les.com/safety.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks. Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
This fall, Baumgars has everything you need to get your farm ready for the season. Stock up on livestock feed, deer corn, and pine shavings to keep your animals fed and your farm running smoothly. Need tools for your fall projects? Grab DeWalt power tools and grass seed to keep your fields in top shape before winter. From your barn to your backyard, Baumgars has you covered. Get ready for the season with everything you need to finish those fall fix-ups. Baumgars, field, farm, and fall fix-ups.
Are you looking to upgrade your equipment and keep cash in your pocket? Through October at Landmark Implement, get up to a 24-month waiver on select John Deere tractors and combines. Or lock in a 2.9% fixed rate for 36 months, followed by a qualified standard rate for another 36 months. Whether you're thinking of this year's harvest or planning ahead, we've got a solution that works for your bottom line. Visit your local Landmark Implement for more details or check us out at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Schaefer's is celebrating its 79th anniversary with special rebates, financing, savings,
and free delivery store-wide.
Update your home with innovative Samsung appliances and save up to an additional $900 with rebates. Samsung Innovation saves you energy and time with easy-to-connect appliance technology. Plus, during Schaefer's anniversary, get free delivery on your appliance purchase.
So hurry in during Schaefer's 79th anniversary event, going on now.
This is your year, where your team takes it all the way. Win way more than bragging rights at Warhorse Casino, where your love of the game could put $1 million in your pocket. The Pro Football Frenzy is free to play with prizes all season long. Weekly cash prizes up to $1,000 cash, season-long leaderboards, and a chance to win $1 million. Only at Warhorse Casino. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Fall is here, and so are cooler temps, darker evenings, and slick roads. Is your vehicle ready for the change in seasons? At A1 Automotive, we've got you covered. From tire checks, brake inspections, batteries, and heater systems, we make sure your car is road ready for the Nebraska winters ahead. Don't wait until the first frost. Schedule your fall car care checkup today and drive with confidence all season long. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Now back to All In on 93.7 The Ticket with your hosts, Caleb Smith and Ridge Lovett.
All right, we're back in. Last segment, All In, Caleb Smith, Ridge Lovett, and we're going to cover college football rankings. A little bit too high, too low, just right. My opinion, just right, probably going to be the first two. We're going with Indiana, number 2, and Ohio State, number 1.
To me,
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, Ohio State, defending national champs.
Yeah, gotta give them their
undefeated.
props.
But are you an offense guy or a defense guy?
Me, personally, I'm an offense guy, which is why I like that Indiana a lot. I mean, they literally they make it look like a video game every single time. And, you know, they're just fun to watch. And I feel like that should come into the equation of where they're going to finish maybe in the end of the season for their seeding. I don't think that they can get a bye, though.
But they have had some tight games.
They have.
They only beat Iowa by 5 points.
A dub is a dub, though.
And Iowa is not in the rankings.
I wouldn't care to see Iowa in the rankings. The only time I would want to see Iowa in the rankings is the week before we play them and we beat them.
Yeah.
Personally.
They just beat Minnesota 41-3.
Yeah, pretty interesting. I've never heard of them scoring that many points. Like, how often is that? Yeah. Probably not.
No idea. The only time they've come close this year was against Wisconsin and Rutgers.
Yeah.
And then against some of the smaller schools.
Right. So we think about too low. For me, it's one team that sticks out is Oregon. I would put Oregon above Alabama. Oregon's a tough squad, and they play really hard. They play really good. But when we're speaking about Alabama, as you said, Alabama lost their first game and haven't lost since. Really, really hard to do. And to maintain that focus for, 8 weeks now? Pretty impressive. Well, 7, really. 7.
They rattled off 7 straight.
That's really impressive to do, especially given their schedule. They play some pretty good teams.
Went and knocked off Georgia in Athens.
Yeah, that was crazy. I did not have them winning that game. I really didn't. Especially in Athens.
I did.
I thought that they weren't going to get it done. But they did. They proved me wrong. That's why I'm not a football analyst.
Yeah, there's not too many teams still undefeated.
Yeah. No.
We're down to 5. 5 teams still. BYU, Georgia Tech, Texas A&M, Indiana, Ohio State.
And they're all in the top 11. So, pretty impressive to see.
See, I don't see – we can definitely get back into that ranking column.
I think so too, but where would we be?
We're going to be low. A win this weekend will do us good, though. With a win over number 23 USC. We're Cincinnati's only loss. They've climbed up to number 17.
And once again, rattled off 7 dubs. Should show how good, 1, our team is, but 2, their team as well.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that's going to be holding us back is the Minnesota loss.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. But, I mean, they played decent this year. Not amazing, but not terrible.
Who?
Minnesota.
They got 40 ball by Iowa.
Still decent.
I guess. Shoot, that one hurts. We really needed that game. That game would have put us in really good shape. We'd be looking to climb up the rankings right now.
Them in Michigan's at 21. We had that. We'd be a top 20 team.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. We'd be undefeated. We'd be in the top 5 right now.
Well, how about this? We don't have too much time, but let's pick these teams, the SEC team that we would want to see us play realistically, given the bowl game that we're eligible for. If we have a season that we want to have, who is the team that we choose to come?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's a good one.
Or Texas, baby. Horns down. Come on. One of those two. Give me one of those two.
Division is Ole Miss.
SEC?
But they're 7.
Probably not going to happen. They still have a chance to get in the college football playoff.
Yeah, they do.
But if it was up to me and we get to play an SEC game in the bowl game, I want Oklahoma or Texas.
What a conference is Cincinnati giving for that? So what if we replayed Cincinnati?
They're not in the SEC.
Where's the name? No, not Big 12. And
They are in the Big 12.
They are.
They're number 2 in the Big 12.
So if we lost the rest of our games, that is probably more than likely who we could play if we're playing a ranked team.
No, we won't play them again. But if it came down to it, if we get to play an SEC game and I got to pick who we got to play, I want Oklahoma, Texas, teams that we used to play against when we were in the Big 12. We haven't beat Oklahoma since I've been in college. They had the 1 year, I remember I was at the rail yard watching that game. They had pick of the year, the one-handed snag. I want one of those games back.
Another team that I would like to play in the Big 12 is Mizzou. Coach Drinkowitz, old App State coach. I'm from App State, so kind of biased.
in the SEC.
But, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're in the SEC. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, still. Coach Drinkowitz would like to play them. I think that would be a game that we have a good chance of winning.
I think we can beat any of those teams. If we come out and we play the way that we know that we can play, I shoot Skurs by 90, baby.
Skurs by 90, for sure. Thanks for joining us. All in, Caleb Smith, Rich Lovett. See you guys next time.
Peace.